Guys, we're surrounded by the coronavirus!
And we don't know what to do!
What's up, Dyches fam?
What's up?
We hope you guys are doing awesome today.
And we hope you don't have the coronavirus.
If you guys are new here, we are the Dyches fam.
And we live in an RV full-time and are traveling to all the 50 states.
For a whole year.
What?
That's right.
So be sure to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, Dan.
We wanted to do a quick update with you guys and let you know that the Dyches fam is safe and that none of us have the coronavirus.
For now.
We hope.
We heard that there's actually a test you can do to find out if you have the coronavirus.
That's right. And if you do this every morning, then you will know even before you start having really bad symptoms, because it can take as long as 2 weeks, then you can know that there's something going on. How you do the test is you take a deep breath. You hold your breath for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you don't cough in that 10 seconds, Dad.
Okay, that's a fake cough, I think.
If you don't cough in 10 seconds, then that means that your lungs are doing just fine and that you probably do not have coronavirus. So you guys can do this test every morning to make sure that you're feeling healthy, right?
We actually don't even know if that's true or not. We saw it online somewhere.
Yeah.
We're not doctors.
Don't trust Google.
We don't even know if they were doctors. Somebody may have made that
Black
up.
man.
Yeah.
But you can test it out. If you do cough within 10 seconds,
might have it.
hopefully you don't have it.
Hey, Rossi, look at Mom. Yesterday we did get a little bit nervous though because little Roswell. How were you feeling yesterday, Roz?
I was feeling bad.
You were feeling bad? How come? What was the matter?
It was that I was just coughing and sneezing.
Yeah, you were sneezing and had a runny nose, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't coughing, but we did start getting a little bit nervous because his nose started running. He was sneezing a lot. So fingers crossed it was just allergies and that we're all still healthy.
So, Dyches kids, where in the world are we?
West Virginia! Which is the only state right now that has no confirmed cases of the coronavirus.
I feel like that was a huge blessing from God that he put us here to keep us safe.
So, because of everything that's going on right now, we find ourselves in a little bit of a pickle because as traveling as much as we do, a lot of the places that we were planning on going are closing down.
That's right. We spent our week in this state, and typically that would mean that we're moving on to the next state. Our route was next Virginia and then up to DC and New York, which right now are not safe places to be.
A lot of the historical museums and national monuments and theme parks have actually closed down that we were planning on going to see. And so now we're kind of like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even shut down the Washington, D.C. Cherry Blossom Parade.
That's right. We were supposed to be at the Cherry Blossom Parade. You cannot tour like the White House or the Capitol building, and
Disney World and Disneyland is shut
you
down.
know something's
Universal
wrong
Studios.
when Disney World closes down. Like that never happens. And we were gonna go to Busch Gardens, and
We were going to go see a bunch of sporting events along the way. March Madness is coming up. Basketball
canceled
games,
all of it.
they've
Baseball.
canceled it all.
We're gonna go to all the big baseball places, the Mets, the Yankees, all of it. And like sadly, it is closed down in this time that we're supposed to be there. And so we have to decide where to go. So we were gonna go to like Williamsburg and Virginia Beach, and unfortunately they have confirmed cases of coronavirus in those exact counties where we were supposed to be that we've already made reservations. So we have to decide if we want to risk still going to those places and going there and not being able to do the things that we were going to do. So we don't know if we go there what there is even to see.
Yeah, it's limited our options of what we can do right now. And we can't really head too much further north because we'll run into situations where it's too cold to do things that we were planning on doing. So it completely changes everything that we were planning to do.
Yeah. And we're worried that when we get there, something could happen that like we could be quarantined or they could shut things down. Like the parks that we're staying in could get shut down. We've heard that there are some RV parks in Florida that have been shut down and they evacuated everybody out of there. If that happened to us, I have no idea where we would go, and it would be mass panic, and you just don't know, like, if we're quarantined, what they would do to people that live in RVs.
So there's actually been rumors of shutting down state lines, and obviously that's an issue for us because we don't want to be locked down in any particular state.
Or a state that we don't want to be in where there's like tons of corona cases or mass panic. We want to be in the place that's the safest for our family. So we have 3 options at this point, which is 1, stay in West Virginia where we know that we're probably the safest place
For
out
now.
of the entire U.S.
For now. The second option is that we continue on and just keep our fingers crossed that we can find stuff to do along the way and we don't get stuck in any particular state or city.
And we don't get sick and we have enough food.
Yeah.
And then number 3 option is we just give up and we go home at this point. Like, at home, there's still coronaviruses and stuff, but we'll have our family and our support system and a real home to be in. So those are the decisions that we have to make right now.
But I don't want to be a quitter.
I do.
We worked so hard for this.
It's so hard that this has happened right now. None of our family has ever.
You guys may not realize this, but we are so far away from home right now that going all the way home and coming all the way back out here is
not an option.
It's not really
It's 3
gonna
days
happen.
straight. 3 days straight.
It's
to
over
get home.
30 hours to get home. And unfortunately, we're at the farthest point away from home right now. And so it just makes it really hard to make this decision. But
Sorry I yelled at you guys. It's not your fault. I'm just so mad. I don't know what to do.
But head over to Instagram. We would love your guys' input on what you think that the Dyches fam should do. Do you guys, out of those 3 options, do you think we should stay in West Virginia? We should keep going and try to see what we can? Or if we should go home and just keep our family safe and be with our support system?
You know what? I'm going to create
There's
A
a
poll?
shark in here.
Oh, there's a shark in here.
Yay!
I'm gonna create a poll on our YouTube community tab. So be sure to go over there and weigh in. What do you think the Dyches fam should do? Should we stay? Should we go? Or should we go home? You decide. It's in your hands, YouTube family.
Okay, Dyches kids, I want to hear your opinion. What do you guys think that we should do?
Tayden, what do you think, bud?
I think that we should stay in West Virginia, and if things get any worse, then I think that we should try and go back home.
Okay.
It's
Go home to Utah?
like,
You want to quit?
well, the thing is
Just kidding.
I
I'm
don't-
totally joking. I really care about Tayden's opinion. Go ahead.
I want to stay here because then we're safe, we're not in any hot zones. But if it gets any worse, like if they're gonna close down state lines, then if it's too late, then yeah, I want to be in a place like West Virginia where the coronavirus isn't, or I just want to be home so that we are safer.
Yeah.
So we're with our family and
Yeah, have a home.
Familiar
Amen,
place.
brother. Amen.
Okay, Nicole, what do you think?
My opinion is like the exact same as Tan. I think we should like stay here in West Virginia because it's the only state that doesn't have it here in America, and so I think it would be a really safe place to stay. And if it just gets worse and we may get locked up here, I'm fine with that. But if we have a chance to get home, I would want to go home.
Okay, so you don't want to give up yet unless things get worse.
Yes.
What
I'm not
about
a
you, Bub?
quitter, but this is hard.
You're a quitter!
Get up.
Okay, Bubba, what do you think, buddy?
I think that we should just go on a different. I think we should go somewhere else, somewhere.
Like Costa Rica? Or
No.
Hawaii?
No.
What about Hawaii?
They have it there.
Oh, crap.
They even
Too
have it in
many
Alaska.
tourists.
So you think that we should keep going but try to go to safe places?
Yeah.
Yeah? That makes sense, Betty. I like that. Let's ask Roswell.
I really want to go home
You want to go home? Why?
because I wanted this. See, Grandma. Because I wanted this play with Grandpa's trains.
You want to play with Grandpa's trains
Yeah.
at Grandpa's house?
Who else do you
Aw.
want to play with?
I just want to play with Nixon.
Oh, you just want to see Nixon so much.
Nixon, I love you, buddy.
Let's see, tell them not to get the coronavirus.
Not to get a coronavirus.
Granola bar virus.
Wow. After hearing Roswell say that, I don't know if we can continue on.
I know, he's so sweet.
Because of the mass panic that's going on and the uncertainty, they're closing down a lot of places. And schools right now across the United States are being shut down for the next month.
Except for the Dyches kids, because they're homeschooled, so they still have to do school.
Shucks.
Luckily for us, we picked a good year to homeschool. We have everything we need here. We can continue with that. Dad works here from the RV, and so he's able to continue
Thanks
on with
to
his
you
job.
guys.
And
we love you
sports.
guys. And,
And-
yeah, even like all of the sports teams that our kids were playing on, they've shut those all down because they're large group gatherings. And so luckily this is a year where we decided to take a break from it, and so we're not missing out on that. And
Oh
so
man, this is not good.
I know it's sad to hear all the things like school and the kids' sports and stuff. So
It sucks, guys. Seriously.
we want to send you guys our love. Like, we love you guys and we feel for you, and we hope that you're doing okay for this. And
Please let us know on Instagram or on the YouTube community tab how you're doing and how this is affecting you. We want to hear it all.
yeah, we're here to support you guys. Please watch the Dyches fam so you can have a smile on your face, and just stay positive and happy, and everything's going to be okay. We'll all get through this together.
And we promise that we're not going to just do these sit-down, sour videos of us looking all sad and that how our life's being affected, because we're going to try to stay positive and optimistic.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to adventure no matter what we choose to do.
Yes.
In fact, you guys need to come back tomorrow
Oh,
because the kids don't know that Mom and Dad have already decided that.
Kids, what do you think about that?
That's crazy.
You're
We're all
insane.
gonna die.
Uh-oh, William's going into a shell. Get out of the shell. No, but listen, you guys need to come back tomorrow to see where the Dyches fam is and see what's happening in our world.
That's right. So as always, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out, Dyches!